Hello and welcome back to a new class, and today we're gonna see about succeeding in an interview. And specifically we're gonna concentrate in the way that you could interact in a better way by your expressions during an interview. And the interview as an interaction, it will depend many in the way that you're gonna express yourself. For this reason, we're gonna concentrate in three main tips that I could give it to you so you could express yourself in a better way during an interview. Number one, showing polite interest. Whenever you have your interviewee and you're the interviewer, it is very important the fact that you show interest in the or during the interview that you are doing. Of course, you have to do it in a polite way. How you could do it? Let's see some examples.
Mr. Know-it-all, could you explain us what is love?
What is love?
Talking about love, it's a very complicated topic because every single person has a different way of thinking about,
Oh, really?
what's the feelings and emotions and have
That's
a different
very
way of
interesting.
thinking. So, talking about love could be a very subjective topic.
I'm very pleased to hear that.
As you can see, there's gonna be three main sentences or expressions that you can use in this situation. You could say, "Oh, really?" And then you keep on the interview. Of course, it's better if you don't interrupt the interviewee. Just listen, be patient, and keep on with the questions. Also, another expression for this and showing polite interest is "that's very interesting." Of course, you don't have to sound sarcastic like, "Oh, that's so interesting." No, you have to really show your interest. "Oh, that's very interesting." And then you keep on, right? And another expression that you may use it is, for example, "I'm very pleased to hear that." Of course, with all the respect and showing interest. Number two, keeping a conversation going. At times it's kind of weird and it's not comfy at all. The fact that whenever you're talking to somebody and then there is like a very unexpected and uncomfortable silence, such as like this. Of course, this silence, no, we have to avoid in interviews. So for that reason, whenever you don't know what to say, or maybe there's like a very short answer from the interviewee, you could just use the following expressions. You could say, "Tell me more about that." So that person will keep on giving you some details about the topic. Or for example, you can mention, "You mentioned that uh, cows were very important for agriculture."
Cows are important for agriculture? Here we go again. Come on, you can give another example.
"You mentioned that the experience you live at that moment was a really huge impact for you. Could you tell me more about that?" You see, you can give or you can mention these expressions so you could let or allow to the interviewee to keep on with more information. And of course, you will not feel that uncomfortable silence. Another expression that you could say, it could be, "Do you want to elaborate on that?" So the interviewer will mention yes or no, and of course ask for a why. Number three, expressing agreement. It's important for the interviewee to feel comfortable with all these situations. Of course, at times during the interview, there will be some moments in which um, Maybe you will not agree with something, but it's important to be very polite, to show very polite. So for that reason, it's important to use this type of expressions such as definitely, okay, so you will agree with that person, or that's exactly what I think, even though you don't think the same. I'm totally with you on that. That's another expression that you may share with that person so the interviewee will feel comfortable in that situation. Another expression that you may use it could be that's just what I was thinking. Of course, you don't have to mention all these expressions like very like it's forced or that you're not feeling that. Okay, so it must be like natural. That's what matters. So that's everything for succeeding an interview.
Here we go again, blah 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 blah. So, I'm sorry if you didn't understand something, but if you need some help or if you have some questions, you can talk to her without problem. I'm really sorry, but anyway, this is your teacher, so just keep on with your classes.
But just let me know. Have a nice day and enjoy life. See you soon.